Peace. Peace. Unification. Togetherness. Brotherhood. Sisterhood. Welcome back, Soul Tribe. Yours truly, Ivory. Ivory, y'all know who it is. Raw Tarot, Raw Oracle messages. I have to use and say it like that because I might say something else that may not, I might say that may not pertain to the message. I call it 9-minute rule in full effect. And that simply means that I might get somebody may have a question. You may have, if you got a question right now, it's free. If you got 9-minute rule full effect. I used to do this a lot when I first started the channel. And then they blocked me and shit. That's all good though. Hold on. 9-minute rule. Let me tell you what the 9-minute rule is around here. 9 minutes. Anybody that's been around long enough, you know what the 9-minute rule be, right? We finna get ready to show y'all some love. We gonna y'all ain't gonna beat me showing love today. Alright? 9-minute rule in full effect. 9-minute rule. In full effect. And what I simply mean is, if you got a question, you see some of y'all already on it. If you got a question, it ain't gonna cost you nothing. Normally it's $9. See, showing some love, showing some love, showing some love. So I get to say I got a little commentary, and then y'all, I probably answer one or two questions. Listen, now this live stream is intended for grown folk first. See that I got you, didn't I? If you ain't about your grown folk shit, I'm telling you, the first word on the title of this channel is raw. I'm gonna keep it like that. I ain't gonna change now. They already got the algorithm shut down on me. I ain't crying. They already got me blocked. I can't do videos on Facebook Live no more, or videos, none of that. And I got probably 4,000-5,000 videos on Facebook, right? They took all 200-some thousand followers. They took all this shit. Now I got 600-some friends and a few thousand. Why? Because I said, I know if I don't know you, I don't even. So I'm banned and blocked there. So you can't. If you see me there, that ain't me. TikTok banned. Ever since I exposed the lies surrounding Kamala Harris. Now I ain't said she a bad woman. She shouldn't have put that woman on her book cover talking about that's her grandmother. That's all I said. You lie about who your grandmama is, I ain't no telling what your ass to lie about when you get in the White House. That was my whole thing with her. I would have rather voted for her. And I know everybody got a pass, but I would have rather voted for her than to vote for who? Donald Trump. Serious. Or Biden. She they had her restrained. Her hands were behind her back. If she'd have separated, anyway, that's politics. But the reason why I'm starting out right here is because, let me get these questions. Welcome back, everybody. Now, this live stream is intended for information, clarification, confirmation only. So take what resonates, ignore the rest. Always follow your own divine intuition, especially when you're making life-changing decisions. That's my disclaimer. Listen. Is the U.S., I'll take care of the typo. Is the U.S. America, or you about to see some bombs drop. So I got that, something I've been saying since I got on social media back in 2015. K-Y-E-O-T-S. 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 What's that? Keep your eyes on the skies, folks. It's simple. No BS, no capping. Keep your eyes on the skies. I've been telling people that. You didn't, y'all. Some of y'all heard me say that many times. Okay, I ain't gonna change. I need to reprint my T-shirts and make some more T-shirts. Keep your eyes on the sky. Keep your eyes on Asia. We already know what happened in Asia back in 2020. We ain't got to go back. I done dealt with that. But I tell people, since I first come on here, I used to say that shit when I used to do lectures and teachings. Before I ever even knew about social media, before there ever was social media. Keep your eyes on the sky. Keep your eyes on Asia. And keep your eyes on water. Now, I'm going to come back and do a part 2. War drums are beaten. If you've been on this channel, you know that's been at least 2 years ago when I did that video. But it wasn't the first time I talked about it. That was just on YouTube on a tarot channel. Because if I talk about it and title it and all of that shit, they're going to block that shit. My algorithm's already shut down. This is the only place I can go until I get through here. And I'll be on coming from a different platform. And then I'll be sharing video. But you'll have to catch me live somewhere else. Because YouTube ain't fucking with me. Your exes and shit, your family and friends and haters and shit, they don't fuck with me. They come to this here channel and listen to me talk about their asses. Y'all bring their energy. Thank you. Y'all bring their energy and I talk about their ass. That's all I do. Been doing it for lifetimes. Is you or the U.S. somebody is about to see some bombs. So that's why I said keep your eyes on the sky. Keep your eyes on Asia. Asia, listen, China, right now, as I'm doing this live, they have submarines on the way to the Persian Gulf, y'all. Uh-oh. War drum, they ain't beating no more. They getting ready to get louder. Ooh. My 9 minutes almost up. 8 minutes and something. Listen. And keep your eyes on water. Water one day is going to be a natural resource that's going to be in so much demand but shortage that people are going to be dying of starvation. I mean of hydration, hydration. Your boy wouldn't sit here and lie to you. I've already seen these things. That's why I talk about them, and then when they happen. Now, we already done dealt with the other world leader, the Ayatollah Khomeini. I told y'all, I gave y'all 72 hours on that one. But let me tell y'all something. Like I told y'all last year, like I told y'all, when Pluto first entered into that 11th house, I told y'all, crisis after crisis after crisis. And this is about to go down. It's about to get stupid. Now, is it you? Or is it America? Is it me? Or is it America? Somebody, you about to hear something. Some bombs is about to fall. If it's America, I'm gonna ask y'all this question. This your boy. I ain't worried about likes, comments, shares, algorithms. Come on, let's build this thing. No, the faithful few. All it takes is a few. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me ask y'all this question, and y'all can comment. Do y'all think that America, this is not politics, folks, but do y'all think that America, or do you think, or do you believe that America and Israel and Europe is exempt from karma? That's my question. Let me type. I'm gonna type that in there. Do y'all think that? Do y'all think or believe that America, Israel, and Europe is exempt from karma? Huh? That's my question. Y'all think or believe that America, Israel, and Europe is exempt from karma? Did I get it right? If I didn't, excuse the typo. Hey, this your boy. This your boy. Hold on. I don't know what the hell I just did. This your boy. I'm telling you. Listen. It's about to get stupid. Now, I've been told that I'm anti-Semitic and yada, yada, yada. Ever since they labeled me BIE, along with Farrakhan, Dick Gregory, who else? I don't know what happened to my young boy Pharaoh. That was my guy too. That was my guy. I don't know what happened, but I know what happened. But anyway, listen. The Panthers, the Deacons, Bloods, Crips, leaders, whatever, whoever, they labeled us while Obama was in office, right at the end of his term, Black Identity Extremists, BIE. Because even though we may have all been saying different things, we were saying the same thing. But I'm going to say this here to y'all. It's fucking sad that, I'm going to just say people. I don't even want to say our people. It's sad that people still believe that Israel is a God, is God's chosen people. Because the first thing you got to ask yourself, when you say that, when you believe that, when you think that Israel is God's chosen people, I'm gonna answer some questions. You got to prove that shit. You can't be running around here on the planet and shit saying that you God's chosen. I'm gonna get the book. You know I'm gonna drop receipts. I'm gonna keep going to the same damn thing. Hold on. That's why I don't debate. Listen, I've been in seminary twice. I got degrees. I got all kind of accomplishments. If I put that shit on the wall, accolades and shit, man, I don't even know. A lot of the shit I done lost. I ain't been trying to get it back. Walls to be filled. I don't have shit on my wall. Only thing on these walls here and at home and what I want on there. Listen, it's day book. Hold on. We talking about God's chosen people. We ain't got to go far. I don't debate the Bible no more. I don't debate. I once was a devout Christian. I once was a devout Muslim. I prayed 5 times a day. The only thing that I didn't finish on my pilgrimage, or only thing I didn't complete of the big 3, was my pilgrimage to Mecca. But I taught a lot of African brothers and sisters that when they was coming over here years ago, and they didn't speak anything but their language. Some of them didn't speak none but French, but anyway, or whatever. But they couldn't read English, but they were Muslim. So I got with my Baba, my Imam, and asked him if I could. He was from Senegal, and I asked him if I could bring the English version of the Quran sometimes on Wednesdays and just read to the brothers and those that want to read and they got questions. It's all in English, and then I had another brother interpreting it in Arabic as well as French. Real shit, y'all. My whole point being, every pastor I've been around, every imam I've been around, I've been around some great ones. They've always said it's something different about you. And I remember Bobby used to tell me, if I don't see you in Memphis, Tennessee, Winchester Boulevard, let me say this here to you, and in Detroit on Grand River, if I don't ever see you again, I just expect you to do something great. I've been a humanitarian all of my 6 prior lifetime. This is it. Listen at this here. Hold on. See where I want to start at. Where do I want to start? I tell you what, I'm going to start at verse 26. Genesis 1 and 26. Listen. Then God said, let us make man in our image, according to our likeness, and then let them have dominion over the fish, seed, and all of this here. Let us. Until you go and research us. I'm talking about really researching. And until you go and research the original translation of what the word God means. Now, I can tell you short, and I'm getting ready to get into these bombs, but I got to prove this point. I'm telling you in short that the word God, you can Google it, do whatever you want to do while I'm live. The original translation in Hebrew means El. E-L. All right. Hold on. Y'all better mess around and make me do. I'ma still do the free questions. Hold on. I gotta do a little teaching right now. They told me to teach. So I gotta teach. We ain't just flipping cards. Talk about Waldo crazy ass every day around here, right? The word God in Genesis. And translation means El in Hebrew. This is all based on Hebrew, Greek, or Arabic, but we talking about Hebrew because we talking about God's chosen people now. That's supposed to be this God, right? Hold on. El. That's what God is. Now, I'm gonna read this to you one more again. Then God, or El in Hebrew, you can say then El, said, let us. Who is the us? They're other gods. Let me stop you right there and tell you. You can go research and dig up all you want. Us is more than one God. We're not talking about the sons of God in Genesis 6. We talk about gods. Now hold on. Let us. So now we talking about God said, El said, let us. So now we got more than one God out here creating people, looking like them, acting like them. What? So now we got more than one God. Us makes God plural, many, multiples. It didn't say how many. So that's Elohim. Forgive the spelling. And that's how you get Elohim. You in class, folks. Pay attention. God in Hebrew means El. Us in Genesis 1 and 26 is Elohim in Hebrew. Elohim, hold on. So now we got multiple gods. These gods are not from this planet. So today's mindset will say anything, any creatures, any beings, anything is not from this planet. We call them aliens or terrestrial beings. If they're heavenly body type people, angels or what have you, ancestors, spirit guides, right? That's different. We ain't talking about that. We talking about creation now. So multiple gods in the beginning was cloning humans. That's why some people will tell you that you are an avatar. Screenshot it. I know that. Don't worry about the spelling. Get the message. So we're done with that. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not going to go back to the book. You can Google this when you get a chance. You're going to find out that, quote unquote, if that story is true, then there's one named Jesus, right? Who, when he was alive, he told the scribes, these were Jews, the Pharisees, these were Jews, the Sanhedrins, these were Jews, that they were of the synagogue of Satan. Now, if I fast forward this shit, right around after World War II, after World War I, and during or before World War II, all the way back to the 1700s. That's far as back they want to tell y'all, 1600s, about slavery in a group of people. Now, we ain't going to go into this here. But when you hear somebody say that Israel is God's chosen people, all you have to say now, which God are you talking about? Because even that one of those gods' son said, y'all asses of the synagogue of Satan. Now, these same chosen people, I'm not talking anti-Semitic here. I'm going to talk about these damn bombs. These same people that says, that Jesus says, some of y'all, the majority of y'all, is of the synagogue of Satan. These same people, their own God rejected them for killing the same son of one of the gods that created somebody in his bloodline. ancestral bloodline. Killed his son, and he rejected him. And there was a great earthquake. Hold on, I'm getting ready to fuck with y'all mental for a minute. So God rejected them. In the same book I just got through reading from, it's going to tell you that Israel's God rejected them. And until Satan is bound for 1,000 years in the 7th millennium, we in that shit. You've been in the 7th, you've been in the millennium age, you church folks, since 2000. Y'all don't remember 1999? Let me keep going, boy. Quit trying to teach. Tell them the whole damn thing, though. So around 1948, you got to realize the story's been flipped. So they've been saying that Hitler killed 6 million Jews. That's Europe. That ain't Africa. In Britain, in Europe, that's why all these so-called Jews, they all are Anglo-Saxon Europeans. In this country, they call themselves white people. Hold on now. And the people that's supposed to be God's chosen people, they God throughout their book, they never had no damn home, according to their story. Everything that they got was either promised to them or they God. Which God? Everything they got either based on them was promised to them or their God gave it to them and said, go take it. Where we are today. Do y'all not know that in Israel, their law, they ban, you cannot get a DNA test. A Jew in Israel cannot get a DNA test to prove their ancestry connection to the 12 tribes. You don't believe me? Go do your schoolwork. It is banned. Netanyahu is not a Jew. His folks and him, they from Europe. Up until 1982, he had a European name. I remember. I ain't old, but I ain't young either. This man, Jeffrey Epstein, if you see all of the Jeffrey Epstein files, ever, promise you this, it will be released by yours truly, Jeffrey Epstein. This is my belief. It'll be released by Jeffrey Epstein or somebody in Israel. It's going to change the whole world. If Trump, I'm saying if, so they don't flag me. But if Trump, as we know, that's in the Epstein file, is compromised by the synagogue of Satan, this is why he had to go to war. You'll never hear people on platforms, Fox News, CNN, CSNBC, you'll see none of them. You're not going to hear them talking about this. This is why Weiss, David Weiss, a Jew, bought up TikTok, CNN, all these media, on 1/3, not one person, one family. Because they have to keep the narrative and the propaganda going. Oh, but there's a monkey that's been thrown in the damn fire. A monkey wrench. What's that monkey wrench? It's called AI. So this is why you have the race. That everybody trying to get these data centers, folks. This is your beast. But it's always something good and something positive in everything. Now, again, if you see any goddamn Jeffrey, that shit they releasing is fucked up, and that ain't even the tip of the iceberg of the bad shit. I remember when Bill Clinton live on fucking TV said, "I did not have no sexual relations." Listen how he worded. "I didn't have no sexual relations with that woman, Monica Lewinsky." Listen to me now. That same man this week said he don't know what they talking about. He ain't president though. They just embarrassing the fuck. Jeffrey Epstein got everybody, and Benjamin Netanyahu from the synagogue of Satan, both of them Jews, and they fake Jews. They 1%ers. Got Washington, Europe, everybody by the balls. Compromised. Now I know they're gonna come back at me. This is supposed to be talking about some more shit, tarot and shit, right? So just like he said he didn't have no sexual relations with Monica Lewinsky, we know that was a lie. Now the picture that's floating around that was released from the file of him sitting in Jeffrey Epstein's mansion in a goddamn hot tub with his little wee-wee in a little girl's mouth. But he'll say, that ain't me. They're probably, some of these motherfuckers gonna say it's AI. But he ain't president. He irrelevant. Epstein just embarrassing his ass right now, him and his wife. But the bigger fish is Trump. Everybody can be bought if your ass is a politician. Trump didn't think he can be bought. I was talking to my brother early today. I said, he was like, man, I remember when you was telling everybody on Facebook way back in 2015 when you first got on that Trump was the Pied Piper. Y'all didn't hear me tell y'all that Trump is the Pied Piper. I even tell y'all, go research and see what the little goddamn thing is talking about. Man, he goddamn, whatever that is, piccolo or flute or something, marching through the town and shit, blowing, and everybody just following his ass. And he lead everybody to the motherfucking cliff. And they follow him and go over. That's Trump. He got everybody. What that he's supposed to be the peace president. No wars. America first. MAGA. And Epstein got his ass by the balls. Benjamin Netanyahu got him by the balls. And they just like saying what they God told them way back. They ain't the real Jews now. They ain't the real folk. But they still on that damn shit that they God told them. That all that land, Egypt, the Nile, where Moses supposed to went across the Red Sea, A damn lie. If Moses did that, that lets you know now that Moses and God indulged in magic. Heckle. Trump is compromised. Listen to me, folks. I just told y'all a man that's a Jew. The Jewish lobbyist is the biggest thing on the planet, especially in Washington. Listen to me good, because we're getting ready to have some dark days. Jew in Washington, so-called Jew in Washington, New York, where he at? Epstein. And a so-called Jew. He ain't a Jew, y'all. Go and research Netanyahu. And a so-called Jew in Israel. So-called one of these gods told them to do what they do. Evil as fuck, though. But these two people got Trump by the balls. Because now they done went and bought up over 1/3 of all the media. They own it in all the major countries other than China, Russia, Iran, North Korea. You know, all our enemies, right? They not compromised. But you got this thing that's called AI, and you got this thing that's called social media. And when you blackmailing somebody, when you compromise, that motherfucker, evil, from the synagogue of Satan, they own Jesus said it. That evil motherfucker tell you, go kill your mama, or we gonna release the pictures and the videos. Fuck them text messages. Trump, I want the Gaza. I'll give you a little something. Trump, I want Iran. I want I want them in the synagogue to say, you ain't gonna do it? You ain't gonna do it, Orange Man? All right. Hey, Epstein, release the crackling. Release the dragon. And they own the media. And they can put that guy, they can put one video out there. One picture out there. From the synagogue of Satan. And change the whole course of history. But instead, I'd agree. The synagogue of Satan. So I want all the oil. And if you don't give me what we want, Trick, look. We from the synagogue of Satan. We'll release every goddamn thing. And the whole world will see it. Not only that, them same damn bombs and nukes that you gave us, we'll aim the motherfuckers at you. I'm talking how these shit lunatics talk. From the synagogue of Satan. One of these gods. I don't worship none of these gods. The only God I know of is me and the woman that allowed me to travel through the portal womb to get here. To clear out some karmic damn debt that I should have took care of in the last lifetime, right? Other than that, I ain't into that God. When you say God to me, I just automatically think universe. Here we go, y'all. The bomb's finna fall. Now anyway. I'm going to do part 2, follow-up. War drums are beating. Listen, you are less than 90 days that if everything goes according to prophecies, according to text, according to scrolls, according to stones, according to tablets, it's finna be messed up around here globally. And you're gonna walk outside one day and hear sirens on a sunny day or a night lit sky and look up and you're going to see bombs. America, Israel, and Europe is not exempt from karma. You cannot do what these folks has been doing for centuries. And there be some damn God up in the sky that care about humanity and just keep letting this shit happen and don't do shit. You didn't take care of Satan in the God. You didn't take care of his ass in your damn kingdom. Now you can't even take care of his ass down here with us little humans. You let him, and his brothers and all these other folks that you created, your sons and shit, come down here, infiltrate, start cloning us. Now we got DNA from other planets and shit. Some of us got DNA. When you run around, when you run into somebody that's just fucking evil, they ain't got the same God you got. They wasn't created. Whether you go Anunnaki route, I don't care what route you go. There's a choice. That's the universe. Balance, order. I can take my gift and do evil shit with it. I can make a lot of money right now. A lot of money. Dark money. But all money ain't good money. It ain't nothing but paper. It's energy. It's wood. It's so fucked up, folks. And it's sad that your president is compromised. They can't release the Epstein files. Why? He got the original. Don't you know if this man is capable of doing all this here shit and these files supposed to be so fucking damning? Don't you know that man is also smart enough to have a backup of everything? And if he's that powerful, there's no way he getting ready to kill himself in no jail cell. Why? His mission ain't accomplished. Israel, the synagogue of Satan's, the mission is not accomplished. They want to rule the whole fucking world. And willing to take everybody, including America, down. Now, according to that same book, the whole world, listen to me, folks, is going to turn against Israel and America. Go read your book. Go read your stones. Go read your tablet. The whole world, not against Israel, they're going to turn against. They're going to turn against the synagogue of Satan. These gods are still here. These Nephilims, all of them ain't because they lied to you about the flood story. You are not going to cover Mount Kilauea. You're not going to cover Mount St. Helens. Way away from each other with just 90 days of rain. And don't come telling me that God can do it. Okay. You're about to see bombs at some point in the future in the skies of America for the first time. Economically, it's this gonna make this next shit. It's gonna make the depression look like you just went to the crap house and you lost $100. What we getting ready to be, 2008 ain't shit. What we getting ready to be faced with is 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 the end, folks. So everybody, especially America and Israel and Europe, they are jockeying. These are the three horns of Daniel the ninth chapter. But you got to go back to the original translation. You got to realize that you only got 66 books in that book. There's 88. It's a whole nother story. Totally different. They rewrote everything. So that means consciously you got to unlearn everything and start the fuck over and use your sixth sense, of thought, and start thinking for yourself. Because when you find out that your government, your religious leaders, your every damn body, your family, every fucking body betrayed you, lied to you, you'll never ever fuck with, now excuse my French, but it's raw. But that God thing, you're gonna be like, look, I ain't trusting in nobody else but me. When people find out, and they gonna find out, that the story about the person that they tell you about physically in the flesh, Jesus Christ, never existed. It's an allegory. And it was all made up by who? Israel, Europe. And then they sold that shit to my ancestors on this land, America, the land of milk and honey, the real Nile, part of the real Nile. Because the Nile, I can tell y'all so much, but listen, people getting ready to find out the truth about everything. These Arabs, you got to realize Islam came along, what, 1400 years after Christianity. But they was forced to believe and accept that, or they lose their land. And these are the same group of people. These Arabs, these are Persians, these are Medes. This is the Mede Empire of Daniel. This is the Sumerians. And when you take a country like Iran that has been historically around since BC days, way before Islam, way before Christianity, and they're Sumerians, and they're Shems, Ham. These people were into astrology. A lot of your math and your science that they learned from other parts of the country where there was other empires, and so across the world there were other empires, especially when you think about Ethiopia and you think about Nubia, and think about Tasseti, you think about Kemet, you think about the indigenous of this land. When you think about the Olmec, when you think about everything, folks, now it'll make sense when I used to teach and tell people that at one point in time the planet was one landmass and the water surrounded it. But because of asteroids, earthquakes, volcanoes, and all these other things that took place on the planet, it separated the land. You can have earthquakes so massive that it will cause other land to just fall in the ocean, right? Because of the tsunamis and so on and so forth. And then you'll have land from the ocean floor, if you will, rise up because of these crests, these fault lines in the earth. Now we know that a lot about the Atlantean civilization that was ruled for 30 some, 20 some, 30,000 years by one we call Tehuti or Thought. This is real shit, folks. This is who Jesus learned from if he was real when he went to Egypt, because Thought ruled Egypt, built the pyramids. These are not humans. These are gods. Why you think that you can have, man, there's so much shit, man, I can talk about, but I know they're going to block me. But listen, Turtle Island, that's right. The whole world wants to come right here because the civilizations, our ancestors on this land, goes all the way back 30,000 plus years, folks. But the migration, because it was one landmass, now you can see why you see artifacts, bones, and things, and pottery, and what have you, building structures and tools and things of this nature that is in Africa, but it's also over here. Why? That one landmass. People can migrate anywhere. The bombs are about to fall. OG. This is a job for OG here. Where you at, OG? I ain't pulled OG out. I don't even know if I got OG over here. Where you at, OG? I got OG over here. Y'all better not let me have OG over here. Is OG at home? I got OG. Ooh. Ooh. You know how some people, the little word today, people like to say bombshells. In your family or people you've dealt with, you about to find out some shit. You about to find, all of us, everybody, you about to find, one way or another, you getting ready to find out some shit that's going to make you say, wow, now I see why everything happened like it happened. That type of feeling. Some of y'all, when you find out your parents is not your parents, and some of y'all going to find out that your parents was doing spell work, binding spirits, binding rituals to keep you whatever. Some of y'all gonna find out that your lovers and exes and friends and so on and so forth, same goddamn thing. Some of y'all gonna find out your religious leaders. You're gonna find out a lot of shit. That's just how we are right now. That's where we are. Boom. I don't know what this Ten of Pentacles has to do with anything other than two things. Either A, you know when bombs falls and it causes destruction, right? And then you rebuild from the ashes. And then it'll look like a bomb ain't never been there. If it's something pertaining to your family, it's like everything becomes desolate once you find out some stuff. And then everything else grows again from the ashes. That's how well I'm getting out of this Ten of Pentacles. This is a family card. But we got an elder here. We got an ancestor. Y'all see this old man right here? That's an ancestor. protecting your Ace of Pentacles. They see everything. See how the dogs is looking at this here elder, if you will, this ancestor. And then you see how this couple, you see how the feminine energy is not happy. It's 10 pentacles in this picture, folks. But you see how this feminine, she's not smiling. She got everything she wants. And this person, this masculine, his back is turned. And let's see what happens. So if you make that to the equivalent of bombs in America or in your life or your family, somebody about to find out some shit. Some of y'all about to find out something about your child, or you might find out, or a child might find out who they real Ten of Pentacles is, they family. That's bombshell information. That's life-changing. When you see a bomb fall on the land here in America, and everybody just going about their daily life, and then next thing you know, fucking bombs start falling, that's life-changing. Whether it's bombshell information or actual bomb, it's life-changing. The devil. Somebody's going to find out not only who your parents is, but you're going to find out how you was conceived. Tupac wrote a song. It was on his album. What album was that? Still I Rise. Still I Rise. And at the beginning of the song, I'm not Pac, y'all, but this is coming to me. It's a download. When you find out how you came to be, how you was conceived. And Pac said it like this here. Still I ride. Somebody wake me. I'm dreaming. I started as a seedless seed, swimming upstream. Planted in the womb I seen, and on the top was my pops. My mama screaming, stop. That sounds like rape. On the top was my pops. My mama screaming, stop. From a single drop, this is what they got. Him. Not to disrespect my people, but my papa was a loser. Only plan he had for mama was to fuck her and abuse. Even as a little seed kid, Page of Cup. I could see his plan for me. Stranded on welfare. Another broken family. And what was I to be? A product of a seed. And what was I to be? I can't remember the rest of it. He said, but I was born to make it. I was born not to make it, but I did. The tribulations of on the spot. Hey, if y'all go back and listen to Still I Rise, he's talking about, he's describing to you how he was conceived. On the spot, where everybody hang around, rather go to college, but this is where the game stop. It's on from dusk to dawn. You can buy rocks, Glock, or a herringbone. You can ask my man, he's a mind reader. Keep your 9 heater. All the time, this is how we grind. Meet up at the cemetery and get smoked out. Pass the weed, nigga. The Hennessy will get you. Everywhere I go, niggas holler at me. Keep it real, chief. And my reply until they kill me. Act up if you feel me. I was born not to make it, but I did. The tribulations of a ghetto kid, still I rise. Somebody's going to find out some information about how you was conceived. And it's going to change your life. You'll be on a whole new journey. Bombs, Spirit, for America. What's these here bombs? I've had this dream about America burning for so many years. There's going to be a great migration when these bombs fall. People going to be on the move. A lot of sadness at the bottom, 5 of Cups. A lot of new stuff, new beginnings, people coming together. When you're in a humanitarian crisis, humanitarians rise up to the occasion. And the people that people overlook, the real true humanitarians, the true light workers, um, people who use their gift to help people, these are going to be the people that people are going to be migrating to. They're going to be new leaders. There's not going to be a constitution. All that shit's going to be behind us. There's not going to be a so-called American empire. All that shit's over with. It will be. I promise. I'm serious. Where they headed, this great migration, they looking for leaders. The Queen of Wands is a leader. Confident. Courage. Strength. Know how to make shit happen with that wand. The Sagittarius element of this wand has Jupiter energy, right? It's a manifesting wand. Some people like to call the Queen of Wands even witchy. But people are going to be on the move, migrating. And like I said, they're going to be new leaders. There's going to be feminine energies to rise up, man or woman, men or women, in this great migration after these bombs start falling. Hold on. I can tell y'all something else too. But let's just get through this here. Bombs falling in your life. What are the bombs? We're about to see some bombs. Right back where we started from. In your life. Some of y'all gonna be free. Whatever been had you bound throughout your life, whether it was you, your addictions, whatever been controlling you all of your life. The bombshell. Now you might find out something about 2 people as well. Let me put that card down because I ain't cover them up. I ain't cover them up. Let me cover them up, YouTube. They don't like how I talk anyway. I don't care. They shut down algorithms on me. So I don't give a damn. Hold on. Man, they got some clothes off. Whatever been had you, all of your life, there's been something that it look like every time you break free is something that either you will go back to or a way of life or just an environment or what have you. I don't know, whoever this is. But also a bombshell, you're going to find out that behind the scenes, whether it's 2 people that's being controlled by a God from the synagogue of Satan. And some of y'all gonna find out who your parents is and how you was conceived. Because this is also a sexual card. How you was conceived. That's why that download came to me about Pop. And he described how he came here. Bottom of the deck for the bomb for y'all. If somebody been doing work, 2 people, their ass is about to go down. For some of y'all, you're going to find out what somebody do for work. That's going to be a bombshell information for you. A bombshell moment. I promise you. I promise you. And Spirit said that's the truth. And that's the truth, that these bombs are going to fall in America. And a lot of people are going to be migrating. It's going to be a sad day. 5 of Cups. Whether it's in your life or this country. Something happened in somebody's past. Hold on. Past life. I'm going to start. You know what? I've been making some adjustments to my real lot in life as well as my schedule because I'm being instructed and told Look, man, you know what you're supposed to be doing. And you need to be available more. But in order for me to be available more to talk about even other things and keep people informed that you don't have to get it in these loops and these here fake ass damn media, these lying ass damn devils. It takes my time away from where I acquire my resources, so to speak. But the gift, I'm still gonna come. But there's gonna be some times, y'all, that we're not gonna see each other in the future. There's gonna be some times that when this shit hit this, whether it's World War III, Armageddon, whatever the fuck they want to be. Because let me tell you something. There's a river that flows through Iraq. That river is called the Great Euphrates River. Now I can read you that river. There's 3 of them, 4 of them in the garden. But a lot of bloodshed is going to be around that river. So when you start hearing people talk about on the news the Euphrates River, it's a river stream that comes up out of, that pours into the Suez Canal, where they got all these oil vessels at. That's where the war is going to really intensify here within the next 90 days. To the point to whereas if word on the street is true, folks, keep your eyes on Asia. Who is that? China. Because they got submarines. They get 60 to 80% of their oil from the Straits of Hormuz. They got submarines on the way. They got 2 goddamn billion people to feed. And they ain't even got nothing to do with this damn war. I'm telling you. Russia gets their drones to fight these folks. Listen, to fight these here folks in Ukraine. They didn't start their war with Ukraine because of Putin being evil. That's propaganda. And they'll get me for saying this shit, but this shit's the truth. You got to go back to these damn treaties and shit, and this here United Nations and this here, all of this bullshit. And NATO was not supposed to get so close to Russia taking over shit. Who? These damn Europeans in America and these damn Jews. And so Putin said, oh, so you think I'm bullshit? I ain't got nothing to do. You ain't gonna hear about no Putin and no Rocket Man and no Ching from China and Putin. You ain't gonna hear about them being in no, got nothing to do with no damn Epstein and Israel. But they the enemy. And like Putin said once before, me nor my ancestors or my parents has ever invaded Africa or Turtle Island or the real true Holy Land. If you want to call anything the Holy Land over there, it's Ethiopia. Hands down. Never been colonized. Still got the originals. They got us on 66 books, but the Vatican got more than 66. Course, held together, boundaries, restrictions, crime, and proper following rules, structured, routine, round up, bottom up, perfect posture, holding it together, support, shapeshift, people pleaser. Let me tell y'all something. We in Aquarius season now. Some of y'all gonna find a lot of shit about your family. But listen, what this here is telling me here, this course, if these bombs causes a great migration that's gonna fall in America. I'm gonna say it again. America, Israel, Europe is not exempt from karma lessons. This great migration, boundaries, restriction, routine, follow-up, rules. When I tell y'all, you know what I've said to y'all before, that I've seen food lines as far as my eye can see. I remember, y'all remember a year ago, a couple years ago, and y'all used to see me every now and then. I don't just video everything I do, but I was showing y'all where I used to donate and give food to up near where my pops was before he passed, small town called Corrigan. And I remember when Biden was president, I would show y'all that it's a short video. It's up. It's still up. The line was so long. For as the eye could see, number cars. And not one bomb has fallen yet. The stock market hasn't crashed yet. There's still a little room of hope. Y'all got to give me a second. I got time tonight. All right. Hey, I appreciate y'all patience. I ain't at home. Glad y'all stayed around, stuck around. I'm not at home. And that's another thing. I think I'm going to start back. In order for me to do more readings at home or deliver messages, Soul's Journeys messages, I'm going to have to do it at home. Serious. Because spirit, my guys be on me for not making myself more available. Or when you get these downloads, folks, or when information is shared with you by way of your gift and you sit on it, that's just like somebody that can play a piano like Liberace or something, but they don't do nothing with it. Eclipse. Here we are. Aries. Right now, Neptune and Pluto, one of them. Both of them are in Aries, but they've been moving, right? But they slow moving planets. So it's 1 degrees in Aries, the eclipse. Union of opposites. Concealed event. Mask. Unstayed. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all finna find out some shit, but hold on. Merge, transform, camouflage, hide, overshadow, loss of power, temporary block, support, sudden darkness. I'm telling y'all, it's something about this moon and this past eclipse and the moon that's in this here migration card. This is a migration energy as well, 8 of Cups. And with these two moons, I'm telling y'all, something is gonna happen, and people gonna be have to kind of like uproot in the middle of the night, wherever it is on the planet, whether it's here, but we talking about America. Loss of power. As they go further into this war, current war, Spirit said there's going to be a lot of cyber attack. So you're going to have some power grids to go down. You're going to have some satellites to be taken out. You're going to have some power outages. This is going to also cause people to be on the move because of the sudden darkness. Hold on, let me show y'all this shit. This is something that been weighing on me, if you will, to deal with these bombs and to deal with the days and the times ahead, because it's not a long ways ahead. So that's why Spirit is compelling me. Look, you need to be on your job, boy. But I want you to pay attention to this here. Now remember now, we have, this is Virgo energy, even if you look at it as the second house with this here moon, Venus. Virgo energy eclipse. Somebody could find out about a child, or somebody could find out how they lost a child, or somebody could find something like that too for some of y'all. This could be a whole lot. We talking about bombs and bomb shells. What I want y'all to pay attention to right here is sudden darkness, things being revealed, mask, upstage, merge. Look at this here shit. Overshadow, lost, camouflage, hide, temporary block, support. It's something major finna happen. And like I was telling y'all, I wouldn't be surprised if they not already happening. I don't even be on social media mostly until I'm like here. But I wouldn't be surprised if they ain't already happened. That there is a lot of earthquakes going on, folks. I feel the energy. I'm barefooted now, and that's how I like to walk. But my point being is, you got to take your feet sometimes and put it on the ground, on the earth. And depending on your frequency, depending on how you vibrating, depending on your energy, whatever you want to call it, we ain't trying to get all technical. You're gonna feel the earth shaking, vibrating from time to time. Somebody need to get grounded. There's a lot of people that's gonna be on the move. Yep. Flooding somewhere. Crew. In sync. A spirit the corpse, working together as a unit, team, leadership, co-create, pooling, assets, camaraderie, gung-ho, forming alliances, partnerships, team effort. As we go into this great migration, as these bombs start falling, whether it's bombshell information or actual real bomb. Remember I was telling y'all, migration, people on the move because of bombs. Or you on the move because of some bombshell information. And you just dip. But I was telling y'all, this is the sad part of the Eight of Cups. These are the people coming together as it's talking about here in the crew. Here's your Eclipse, and it's on the card here. And this is the Ace of Cups. So you're going to be forming new alliances, new partnerships, what have you. People coming together, unifying, humanitarian, trying to survive out here. Hold on. Go fill up your cars. Because with this boat right here, people going to be on the move. Go fill up, because that gas price, man, when you close down the Strait of Hamas, I'm telling you, 30% of what they say, 30% of the world's oil supply come through that one strait. And Iran got that damn thing shut down. Trump, you can't go over there and take your orange ass over there and open it up. Now he getting ready to get the Navy. He talking about getting the Navy to escort those oil vessels with American flags on it. But you over there bombing these folks' land because your ass is compromised with the synagogue of Satan, Epstein, and Netanyahu. They gonna blow them ships up. And it's gonna cause a humanitarian crisis in America because people gonna be out on the street and they gonna want him and Netanyahu. Remember I told y'all, hold on. I'll tell y'all in a second. Last one, 4th house, Aquarius, home. So this is getting close to home now. So whether it's Aries, Sagittarius, or Aquarius, doesn't matter. Taurus, Gemini, or Cancer. Corset, I like this card. Held together. Boundaries. And this here is also pertaining to this devil. Boundaries. Restrictions. Prime and proper. Following rules. Structure. Bottom up. Perfect posture. Holding it together. Support. Shapeshift again. People pleaser. That's this here person. So there's 2 people over here. Y'all been finding out some bombshell about these 2 fools. Bottom of the deck, a knight. Could be a Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Confident, heroic, messenger, fearless. This y'all. Man, we headed to war, man. Let me tell y'all something. Strange shit happens when bombs start falling. People get desperate, man. Food becomes scarce, water becomes scarce, resources become scarce. Regular routines in life and livelihood is totally uprooted. People on the move, people trying to run, and sudden darkness, just all kind of crazy shit, folks. Then you got these synagogues of Satan energy, these shapeshifters. Y'all be careful out here. I wouldn't trust nobody. If shit wasn't good with you and somebody from the past, it damn sure ain't gonna be good now. And somebody's finna find out something. Other than that, we definitely have. Spirit, give me 1 card. Come here. Now, this is for entertainment only, folks. Information. Clarification. Will bombs fall in America? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Will bombs fall in America? Will Soul Tribe find out some bomb shifting information? Some bombshell information. What's up with these bombs? Will America? You want to want to look. I'm going to look at y'all. I don't even want to look at the deck. Will America see bombs fall on its soil? Or will there be some bombshell information that Soul Tribe will find out? Oh, yeah. Karma. America is not exempt. Israel globally, Europe globally is not exempt. Bombs will fall. So far, karma. You gonna find out about two people who, I don't know, it could be a child with a pager cup or a family member, even a spouse or an elderly person. Bombshell information. Other than that, yes, bombs will fall. America. Oh, hold on. Let me cut it. I think I did cut it, didn't I? A lot of families. Hold on. Gonna be on the move, folks. Will bombs fall? And I'm reading it per bomb. Ten of Cups. Oh yeah, scales will be balanced. Justice and the minor arcana for justice. Bombs are going to fall, folks. That's a yes card. Or you're going to find out some bombshell information. This is going to also lead some of y'all, wherever you migrate to after these humanitarian crises, after this shit, because I'm telling you, don't think 1 minute that America is exempt from karma. I don't want you to ever think that, believe that, or think that, or Israel, or Europe. These are your three horns in Daniel, the 9th chapter and 10th chapter. Out of those three horns in the last days, as they say, a little horn rises up and subdues the other. That's either going to be America, because it's a young country. It's smaller than all of their enemies, as far as Russia and China, and you know what I'm saying, and the whole entire what you would call the Middle East. But either America or Israel or both, one of them going to betray the other. I'm looking at it. The bombs are going to fall. I can't make this shit up. There's a lot of... This is going to change. If it's bombshell information, it's going to change your past is going to be more clear. Bombs in America, people going to be on the move. And this is kind of like charity. This is like humanitarian. This is like human services also card, right? And so as people are migrating on the move because of the bombs, and I asked Spirit, was bombs going to fall in America, or will there be some bombshell information? Yes. And people are going to be on the move. Not only are they going to be on the move, they're going to be coming together. This is going to change everything. Some of y'all, this bombshell information is about your past. What's this controlling energy? Spirit, is this energy, this devil energy, is this controlling energy? Does this controlling energy has anything to do with the bombshell information or the bombs falling in America? Absolutely, yes. Two people. I'm going to show y'all how the card came out. Justice in reverse. It flipped out like that. And I'm going to leave it like that. So if there's two people, they about to get some hellified karma. America, hellified karma. Saturn, institution, rules the 10th house, Capricorn. Don't have to be a Capricorn, folks. Institutions, government, laws. What they call that? Structure. Hold on. Y'all know that card that I was reading, but man, this is finna be hellified. Bombs will fall. And you will get some bombshell information. News. Keep your eyes on the sky. K-Y-E-O-T-S. I'm done. Let me answer these questions. Who had them questions? You still here? Bombs are gonna fall, folks. You got a sociopath in the White House. But the universe is about to bring order at the end of the day. And then order and control will be restored in America. But there are going to be a lot of problems. A lot of shit, crazy shit, because of our government and institutions. But shit's going to be made right. Bombshell information, eventually some of y'all gonna find out the truth. And when you do, you gonna leave. If it's bombs falling in America, y'all can get ready to find out about your crooked ass government. And it's gonna cause a great migration. Where we started. 8 of Cups. Who's still here that had a question from the beginning? Let me see if I can go all the way back. Who was that? Cancerian girl. You asked the first question. Should you go out with this Capricorn? Nah. If you're not here, Cancerian girl, I'm going to still answer your question. Because you was the first one to ask. Should you go out with this Capricorn? I'm going to use another deck. I'm going to use, that was just too easy. Cancerian girl, you still here? Should you go out with that Capricorn? Spirit. Answer, universe. Should she go out with this Capricorn? No. So far, no. It's going to cause some kind of delays. You'll be headed back towards 5 of Swords. Bullshit. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Should she go out with this Capricorn? There go Capricorn. Now this says here, yeah, that might work good together, but it's gonna be some bullshit up front first. Don't let this Capricorn tempt you to do something you don't want to do. Pay attention to what they're trying to take you back to. They're trying to take you back to the old you. Don't do it. If it might be good. We'll see here. Could be a soulmate or just two people coming together. This don't have to be lovers, y'all. This ain't the lovers. 2 of Cups energies is 2 people coming together. 2 of Cups of soul. There could be anybody, but we talking about Cancerian girl, this Capricorn. I don't know. That 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, that looks pretty good. Don't get hooked now. Don't let this, don't start with this now. You know what that is. Don't let that thing, don't let it control you now. Whoa. I saw that 3 of Pentacles again. Hold on. And the 2 of Cups. What else? Whoa. You don't know what you want to do. Maybe. This says maybe. Should she go out with this Capricorn? Maybe. Now I'm gonna show you how the cards is so you'll know that I'm getting them just like they coming out. So you got one sideways. Let's see what this one is. So you get three cards to your question. Oh shit. Wait. That's Capricorn energy. And 3 Pentacles, 5 Pentacle energy. Just wait. Hold on. Something else might be better coming. I don't know. Or 2 of Cups. I don't know. Let's see what this is. No. Mm-mm. No. That 6 of Swords. It could be a Gemini or somebody's got a Capricorn Venus. No. It's up to you though. I'm just adding up numbers, don't lie. I got 2 Pentacles and 3 Pentacles. That's 5 Pentacles. And that 2 Pentacles, that card, the first one came out, says maybe. It's up to you. Just don't get attached. Don't have no huge expectation because this person could have you just waiting, selling you dreams and shit. And then the Magician sideways now. It could go either way. Hopefully I answered your question. Who else had a question? Bottom of the deck. I don't know, Cancer girl. You tell me. Death. It's something you don't know. That person could transform your life for the better or for the worse. I don't know if you got a lesson to learn or whatever. Alright, hold on. That was Cancer girl. She was the first one. Who was at the Cancer girl? Chrissy, Big L. You get that job. Chris, if you still here, whether or not you're here or not, I'm going to still answer your question and you come back. Is she going to get that job? Is Chrissy Big Ivory's going to get that job? She going to get that job. I got to put my charge on, y'all, because I can't use the device in front of me. It's hacked. All I can do is watch the live chat. Watch the live and watch the live chat. That's all I can do on that one. Y'all remember I used to have the videos. I let y'all know tomorrow, next week. Man, them days been over with. Now they got my algorithm shut down. Will Big Empress get this job? There's a niche. Is it something that you done came up with? Is it something that requires you to be creative? With your unique experiences and fresh perspectives, you would do very well specializing in a niche. So is it something pertaining to marketing, advertising, spotlight, coming up with an idea, a niche? She's going to get that job. That niche is the key. You got to believe too. When you wholeheartedly embrace the attainability of your dreams, if that's the job that you want, you will find the courage to succeed, to exceed the ordinary. You might get it. You just got to believe you can. It's a niche. I don't know what kind of sales. I don't know. Hold on. You coming up with some kind of idea, product, or brand, marketing, or something? I don't know. She going to get that job. Oh, yeah. And not only you get that job, and you going to get that dream home, too. Your dream job might be working from home. When you are living your best life every day, your dream home is your actual home. Your dream job could be working from home. Bottom of the deck. Coming up with ideas and shit. Yep. Coming up with ideas. Innovate. All the keys. You got 3 keys. Innovation. You could be. You just good at coming up with ideas. With the right inspiration, you can bring a novel approach to almost anything. What can you innovate or create or come up with idea to contribute towards making the world a better place? Damn. I don't know what kind of job you looking for, but yeah, yeah, and yeah, you go get it. Who else had a question? Who is that? 9-minute rule full effect. God. What's this here? Earth Angel? Am I going to recover and get back on my feet? I speak that into existence for you. Is she gonna recover and get back on her feet? God, Earth Angel. She gonna recover and get back on your feet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Wheel of Fortune. You gonna get back on your feet? I'm looking at it. What else with this Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, you gonna heal. You gonna get back on your feet. 4 swords. Boy, y'all something else. Y'all energy be potent. You gonna get back on your feet. Shit look good for the future. Don't go back. There's been some delays, but you gonna get on your feet. If you in therapy, listen to your therapist. If you, whoever you communicating with, if there's some physical therapy involved, just go keep the plan. Keep going. Yeah, you gonna get back on your feet. Ain't gonna come out good, better than ever. Huh? Grounded. That means you're on your feet. Right? God, Earth Angel, she gonna get back on her feet. Hell yeah. I said so. World card. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you gonna get back on your feet. Let me say this here to you. Stop. Don't. This is what some of your delays, your problem has been in the process of getting back on your feet. Stop focusing on. Stop thinking about it a lot, for one. But stop focusing on how big the problem was. Or stop looking back at how big the problem was. Because at the end of the day, your card is, yeah, in the past, you was really caught up into whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Reflecting, soul searching, licking your wounds, or whatever. I don't know what it was, but yeah, that's in the past. That's what was holding you back from getting back on your feet. Who else we got? It's Christy. Will you be able to sell your home and move to your apartment by May or June? See that? Ain't nobody. Now, if y'all want to put something in the bucket, you can. She gonna get in her. She gonna move into that home. She gonna be able to sell her home and move into her apartment by June. Yeah, it's coming. You're not waiting in vain. It's gonna happen. She's gonna get into that part by May or June. After she sell her home. Oh yeah. You got the same car somebody else just got. Yeah, you gonna wait. You ain't gonna be waiting in vain. She gonna get that home. She gonna get that product. Oh yeah. Success. Oh yeah. You might even have a few friends, close friends, to come over after you sell your home and get it settled in your new place. You know, like a housewarming thing. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. By June. Leo season. Um, it might be Leo season, but I know that's not June. But I'm hearing also Leo season. Taurus season. Between Taurus and Leo season. Hold on. I know you asking about May or June, but hold on. Taurus season is May. Yeah. Between Leo season, Taurus season, and Leo season, you'll be there. Styling smoke, styling his profile, smiling, everything good. Queen of Pentacles, look at you. Strength card, I see you. Bottom of the deck. What did it say? Ooh, you ain't gonna be by yourself either. Ooh, love and happiness. You ain't gonna be by yourself. I don't know who's gonna be with you, but you might have a roommate, or it's two people in that apartment. Now I'm being nosy and shit. Oh hell yeah. Yes, sir. And you may have to leave somebody behind. Yeah, they saw there's always somebody from the back, always coming back. As soon as you get on your feet and start doing good and moving and shit, here you go. But this also going you're gonna be straight. That's the main thing. We ain't worry about whoever's night one is. All right, I'm gonna do one more. Anybody want a mini reading before I go? Time is. I got time. I'm y'all. I'm yours. Okay, you. Okay, we dealt with that when somebody gonna get the job. So that was all of them. That was all the questions. Okay. What's up, Kiki? Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, it's about to get real out here, y'all. Hey, y'all. Get real talk. Get your shit together, man. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff that I got in the storage unit, but it's for prepping, and it's just certain things, man. You just be ready for whatever. People gonna be migrating. There's a lot of shit going on, man. But a lot of people gonna be on the move in the future. That's it. Anybody got any other questions before I go? Can I take a new apartment I just found, or keep looking? I mean, they're gonna be the last one. This gonna be the last one. Dorothy. Can I take the new apartment? What did he say? Can I take the new apartment I just found, or keep looking? Should she get this apartment or keep looking? Should Dorothy keep looking, or should she take the apartment? She's looking at it. Keep looking. Don't get stuck now. Just don't let the first choice. Keep looking. Don't get all in your head, worried at night which one I should get, which one. No, just keep looking. Because there's something else out there better. Who's that, Shamika? What was your question, Shamika? There's something else out there better. Yeah. Keep looking. Don't go back. So in other words, it's letting me know you might want to leave, definitely leave the apartment you in now or home you in now. But just don't get stuck on no one. Don't lose no sleep over. Just keep looking. Yeah. You might find something, a good deal. You might find something online. you might like. Hold on. Your question, can I take the new apartment? No. I just found, or keep looking. Keep looking. Because this says no. Keep looking. Bottom of the deck. And thou shalt find. You keep online, you might find something at the last minute. Don't make no decision. Don't lose no sleep. Keep looking. Don't go for the one you just found. Shamika, what's your question? What do the ancestors and universe want you to know? The ancestors in the universe want you to know. What does the ancestors in the universe want Shamika to know? Let me get you a universal message. What does the ancestors in the universe want you to know? Whoever sent something to the bucket, I appreciate it. I'm actually, if you are in a hurricane down here in the Gulf, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, I want to hear from y'all. Because what I've been doing, really been doing is preparing, folks. I'm telling you. Because shit's about to hit the ceiling. But that card that we saw where there's groups, people coming together, I want to do that. So if you in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, whatever, let's talk. Uh-oh. I think my okay. What does the ancestors want you to do? Hold on. What do the ancestors in the universe want you to do? There's a great blessing. Love yourself. Nurture yourself. Love yourself and nurture yourself. What their cards say. The very first one, self-love, boundaries, needs, vibes, good vibes, wisdom, understand. Nurture yourself, your needs, your desires, and your boundaries. Let go of things that's no longer serving you. That's what the universe and your ancestors want you to do and want you to know. Message, spirit, universe, for Shamika. Change. Expect some things to happen. Some change. Good blessings, though. Nurture yourself. Encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, call it, restructuring, creative work. You are going to level up, Shamika. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in your life for your highest good. So we just saw that, let go of other stuff that no longer serve. That is why that is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting for you at the finish line. All right? Bottom of the deck. Message from the universe. Alignment. You're going to be partnering up with somebody. We just had a 6 planetary alignment here recently. How do you move forward toward your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest. If it is piqued by something, following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. So there's some change. There's some change coming, but it's for the better. So 2s, 5s, and 7s could be significant. All right. Let me get you an ancestral message. That was from the universe. This is from the ancestors. All right. Spirit, ancestors, guides, protectors, Known and unknown, seen and unseen, ancient ones. For my sister Shamika, give me a message from the ancestors. For Shamika, what messages do we have? For my sister Shamika, we got High Priestess, harness mystic power. You Queen of Wands. Spirit said, quit letting people play in your energy. Quit letting people play with you. That's what your ancestors want you to know. You the High Priestess. Quit letting people play with you. Damn it, if they want to get witchy on the dark side, you get witchy on the light side. Quit letting people play in your energy. You the High Priestess. You need to harness your power. You need to use the tools and the gifts and whatever it is that you know you got. And quit letting people play with you. Yeah. Alright. Quit letting people play with you. Yeah. Protection guardian. Drop your ship. Listen, quit letting people play with you. It's time. Listen. You ain't got shit to worry about. They said drop your shield. You protected. But quit letting people play with you. Ooh-wee. Your ancestors want you to know, Shamika. Damn. That's a Two of Cups coming. You the High Priestess. There's a spiritual connection that's being protected. This the High Priest. This is a spiritual connection. Together, y'all gonna whoop ass in the spiritual realm. And people that's out here, been out here with this here dark shit, people been playing in your energy. You're gonna be helping a lot of people, you and this High Priest. I can't make this shit up. Stand your ground. Quit letting people play with you. Stargaze. Set your sights higher. And there's something about this something. You might be meeting a High Priest. Your masculine counterpart by the summertime. And y'all together is going to fight the dark side in the underworld. Whoop ass, take names, and your ancestors going to be right there with you. You ain't going to have to fight. You just need to just be ready for this change that's coming. Is that it? Ooh-wee. Ooh. And the reason why I'm saying this here, I wouldn't be sitting here talking, right? And these messages go out, and it's like just for y'all. Oh, hell no. I got to eat too. It's for me too. And the reason why I'm saying it like that is because I say this all the time. It's best to be prepared for whatever than to get caught with nothing. No plan, no nothing. If I got to sleep in my car because I'm out here with everybody else, 8 of Cups, I'm on the move too. I may have to move. I may have to uproot. Because if bombs start falling, if we start seeing sudden darkness, that's letting me know blackouts. And I know, I don't believe, I know it's going to happen. Quick, fast, and hurry. So there's going to be groups, community groups forming together. And people are going to be coming together. And out of these here groups, after these bombs and crises and humanitarian crises and shit start happening, some people are going to be migrating on the move. But they're going to be running into either a person or somebody that's going to be like not so much a group leader, but somebody that was just prepared, because that Queen of Wands energy is witchy and they know how to make shit happen. They're a leader, not a follower. And that's what people are going to be looking for, because a lot of people are going to be in that 8 of Cups, and at the bottom of the 8 of Cups is 5 Cups. A lot of people are going to be sad. But these are the people coming together, new soul tribe. 2 of Cups is about soulmates or people coming together, at least two. So it's like people become one. So at the end of the day, 10 of Cups, the 5 Cups, and we see the 10 of Cups. There's a happy ending at the end of all of this here. So a lot of people, like somebody said, Phoenix rising. A lot of us gonna have to rebuild our entire lives because of these here sorry ass bastards, synagogue of Satan, these here leaders. Religious, political, social groups, cliques. You know, I don't knock the Masons. I don't knock none of that. I don't knock nobody, what nobody do. I don't care who you pledge to. You better be ready. Now, I don't know which God created you. I don't know which God responsible for you being here, but some of these gods was evil. I'm telling you. I got temporary makeshift shelters. Don't think I'm just sitting back here just coming here, I ain't doing shit. I'm just talking about it. Oh, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. If I have to sleep in my car, I got everything that I need. And I might have to get in that sucker and migrate 8 of Cups to get away from everything and everybody, because why? It's going to be all fucked up and crazy around here. So I'm telling you. Anybody else got anything before I go? I feel good tonight. I don't know what day, but I am going to probably start back at some point in time in the near future. I just say it like that. Doing more videos, but I'll be at home because I'm not here all the time. Of course I'm not, right? So, yeah. Because things, yeah, as we start seeing things that you've been hearing on this channel and on other channels, speak people just talking and saying things that you're not hearing on the news, you're not reading about it. A lot of people ain't talking about it. Our energies are intertwined, right? And those are the people that people are going to be listening to if we still have internet in the future, because we're going to lose it. I'm telling you, you're going to lose it and you're going to lose power. Just imagine if Jeffrey Epstein, in my closing, bombshell information, bombs falling. If Jeffrey Epstein is alive, this is why your president went to war. Let me just say that. And if that be the case, some bombshell information is going to hit the internet about this dude and about Netanyahu. It's going to shock the fucking world. And if that shit stays on the internet too long, they're going to close it down. Because you're going to see some shit, not just from Epstein. You're going to see shit about a lot of other people, not from the Epstein file. You're going to find out a lot of shit about family, friends, exes, all that, right? Now it's telling me, you got to go, boy, because it's finna get ready to roll. I'm losing charge. 10 o'clock. I might stay up here and let it charge up some and come back and do a late night conversation. How about that? Let's get us see what kind of tea we got, because we headed towards the end of the year now, right? Peace and blessing. Y'all be safe. I ain't got but 2%. Gotta go.